Companies sometimes send out free copies of their games to creators, hoping that they will enjoy the game and then you, the viewer, will be convinced to buy it. The problem is, the games are not always that good. So today we are going to go through my inbox and install every single game. We'll then give each a completely honest review, as well as a rating out of 5, before deciding whether or not they are worth your time. Let's get into it. Up first is the Wandering Village, a city builder game where you build a settlement on the back of a giant creature, which you may have guessed wanders through the world. Let's take a look. Oh my goodness, this is a great first impression. Look at this cute ginormous guy having a little snooze. Everyone meet Ombu, the mythical creature we'll be calling home. So the point of this game is to make and sustain a settlement with very limited supplies, basically whatever spawns or grows in this case on the creature's back. To start with, we have these settlers here which we need to put to work so we can start getting some resources. Let's place down a woodcutting camp around here and a mining camp over here, and excellent, these folks will start bringing things over to the storage. Okay, apparently the settlers need food, so let's gather some berries and also start relocating some of the berry bushes so we can start farming them. Now it's telling us to start doing some research to unlock the more advanced buildings in the game. Wait, why is everything moving? Hang on a second, oh, Ombu's waking up! Well, good morning, Ombu! Wow, look at them go, they've really got a stride going. Anyway, back to building, and we have these very scientific looking researchers ready to start work, so now we can build an air well which will start collecting water for us. Wait, it says that Ombu has evacuated its bowels. What? Why is the game telling me this? Do I really need to know that? And Ombu wants to go to sleep now after that. Well, we'll give him some nice head pats. Thank you for doing a great job, Ombu. You're literally carrying us. So apparently all of our villagers are homeless because, well, we didn't build any houses. So let us just fix that really quickly, and there, we've placed down a bunch. Oh wait, I placed it wrong. It got rid of the paths. Well, never mind, I'm not fixing that, it's fine. We've also started uncovering this mysterious structure, which it says will start the main story of the game. Oh, hang on, we're moving again. This must be one hell of a wake up for the settlers every morning, just your whole village suddenly violently shaking. But yeah, anyway, we're slowly repairing this strange thing. What do you think it's going to be? Make your guesses now. But moving on, we have now researched the horn, which allows us to give commands to Ombu, so let's give it a try. Let's ask them to lie down and... Wait, they said no? They don't trust us? Okay, well, that hurts slightly. What about running instead? Yep, okay, that works. I guess we don't want to tire them out though, so maybe back to a nice walking pace, please, Ombu. Wait, Ombu is stopping to have a little snack. Oh, that's just adorable. They also want us to pick which way to go. I see how it is, Ombu. Now you want our help. I guess we'll go and pick up some nomads, so we get some more workers. Ombu's getting a little tired now, so maybe we can get them to lie down. Actually, what other commands do we have? There's a doctor, injectors... Hang on, what's this? A feeding trebuchet? What? Can we just fling food off the side of our village for them? That sounds incredible, we need this. Okay, so apparently our villagers are getting hungry, which I think might have something to do with my terrible placement of our berry collector, so let's just rebuild it. We'll also expand our farm so we get just an unnecessary amount of food for everyone. That should keep them happy, right? It also looks like we're finally finishing up the repairs to the mysterious structure, so let's find out if we were right. It's a communications tower. Wait, what? I thought this game was set in like the Stone Age, why is there technology? Okay, right, anyways, let's ignore that for now. One thing at a time, let's get the feeding trebuchet going. That's our main priority, obviously. Then we can figure out, I don't know, what happened to society later. Somebody wants to talk to us apparently. Wait, it's a real scientist with a lab coat and everything. They were not what I was expecting. Honestly though, I don't really know what I expected at this point in a game with a village on the back of a mythical creature. Let's have a look at what else we should research. Sacrifice a villager. What? You can put a villager in the feeding trebuchet and give them as a snack to Ombu? It increases the cult level? What is this game? What does it think I am? Some kind of monster? Okay, I'll tell you what, let's just put the trebuchet down and hope that no villagers accidentally fall into it. That would be a real terrible shame if that happened. We can also build the scavenger hut now. This lets us send out villagers on little quests to loot places in the world as we pass by them. Let's send some of them over to the abandoned mine to collect some ore we need for the antenna. Okay, I get it now. This is why it was telling us about Ombu's bowel movements. It's because we can make fertilizer with a dung collector. Condolences to whoever gets that job. Okay, we're making progress. This villager here is currently loading up the feeding trebuchet with a bunch of mushrooms for us to give to Ombu. Yep, I think that was the last one, so here we go. Oh, wait, damn, we missed it. We should have zoomed out more. I didn't realize it was going to have such a big arc. You know what, let's just go again. Okay, we're waiting. Oh wow, what a great catch right there from Ombu. A well-deserved treat if you ask me. Anyway, that was the Wandering Village. I would definitely recommend this game and it deserves 4 out of 5 stars. The next game we have is Ovis Loop, a roguelike game set in a post-apocalyptic world, where for reasons you play as a robotic sheep fighting for your flock against wolves. Let's take a look. Okay, I'm guessing this wolf is the antagonist of the game, considering how scary they look and the fact that we are currently deceased. But we are getting brought back to life. So here we are in the side-scrolling post-apocalyptic world with a basic tutorial. I just have to climb up the wall like that. Easy. I definitely got that first try. Here we have our first enemies, and okay, yeah, this combat is going to be super satisfying. Look at that. It's just releasing dopamine the way the screen shakes, and then the enemies fly off to the side when defeated. You just love to see it. Okay, so it's teaching us how to avoid damage by dodge rolling through this barrier, and again, super easy. I got that on the first attempt. Now we have something we can pick up and investigate, which introduces some of the lore, and apparently there is a lot to uncover in this game. The game even offers a mode for those who want to focus more on the story rather than the battles, and well, maybe I should have picked that one, because now we have some bigger enemies to fight. Yep, just look at those large health bars. Let's just keep on whacking them with the sword. Oh no, they're getting some reinforcements dropping in. Actually, maybe it's fine, we can easily deal with them as well. Good stuff. Time for a boss fight now, I guess. The transport ship admin wants to fight us. Surely being the tutorial boss, this will go well for them. Right, so lots of dodges to avoid their attacks. Perfect. There we go, and we get access to the portal. So now we're on board a wolf ship where we can get access to a crate, which gives us a random skill, so let's see what we get. And it is X Crusher, a special skill that does some damage and increases our critical hit rate. Very nice indeed. Okay, now we've got to choose a path for this run, so let's choose down and... oh, there are a lot more enemies this time around. Let's try out the new skill we picked up and... oh, never mind, that was terrible timing on my part. Let's try that again on these folks. Okay, not much better. You get the idea. With that area cleared, it's now back to the ship where we pick up yet another skill. This time we get a fancy drone which will shoot enemies for us, which sounds very helpful. Time for another boss fight, so let's try out the new drone. Oh wow, okay, it's effective. We got the portal already. We might as well defeat the rest of the enemies though. This time we are upgrading our sword to give us a new weapon overcharge modification, making our base attacks faster but our skills slower to recharge. And back to more combat. It's just so overwhelmingly chaotic, it really is everything you'd want in a roguelike game. Now this place is the extraction plant, which shows some of the horrors of the world. A moment of silence for our fellow sheep. Yes, of course, we will avenge you. In fact, let's try out our new flame power ability against these wolves. Yeah, take that out. Oh, wait, I died. Well, that's not good. Wait, it might be okay. Let's take a look around this weird graveyard area. I guess our ultimate goal is to learn more about these Alpha and Omega robots. But it's time to start a new run, or a new loop. While we did lose our skills, some items did carry over, so we can still grab a couple of upgrades for ourselves. There's also a shop here, so we might as well see what we can get. That's a lot of different upgrades. My goodness, there are a lot of things in this game. This friendly little guy also says we need more protection, and well, I agree since we just died. They're being super nice by gifting us this free outfit. Thank you very much. Let's see how it goes against the next boss, the Bomb Maniac. That's concerning. Okay, yep, that did not go well. Let's start a new loop, I suppose. So that was Ovis Loop. I would very much recommend this game, and I would give it 3 out of 5 stars. Up next is Starbirds, a factory simulator game where you assist spacefaring birds in exploring the galaxy by building asteroid bases and managing resources. Let's take a look. Here we are getting introduced to our bird friends. They might seem familiar if you are also a fan of the Kurzgesagt videos. It's the same animation studio that made this game. It is our job to help these birds seek out asteroids and then mine all the valuable resources they have so we can venture deeper into the unknown universe. The first thing we need for our ship is some iron, so let's approach this first asteroid and place down a launch pad in this large crater and start sending resources over. With that, we need to place an extractor on the resource like so and then simply draw a line to make a pipe that connects it all together. Wonderful. Obviously, the best thing about factory building games is of course efficiency. So we can speed up the production by mining more and connecting it. There we go. And with that, it gives us enough iron to complete the first quest. Basically, the quests are telling us what they need, and it's up to us to fulfill them. Now we need to gather some aluminium, but to balance the production outputs, we're going to need to place another launch pad. And there, it's now delivering both. Let's move on over to the other asteroid, which has the copper resources we need. And oh, we've run out of credits. We can't build anything. Oh, I see. Luckily, this is not a skill issue on my part, and is a tutorial for collecting shiny nuggets, which will give us credits. So we are dropping Ensign Yoke here down in a rover, and we just have to draw a path for them. Oh yes, look at them go. Right, we can now afford to build again, so let's place down some extractors, connect them up, and add more extractors, and a launch pad. Wait, I spent all the money again. The last thing we need to progress is some oxygen. We need a refiner for this, which we need to unlock, so let's grab it. Oh, we have to wait. There we go. We just have to chain together the refiner and water extractor, and that outputs oxygen to the launch pad. Surely it won't get any more complicated than that. But of course, let's place down another one to increase our efficiency. And we've managed to finish the first sector. Now on to the next one. So our bird friends have found a strange object in this new sector that they want to study, but we're going to need tech points. So let's start completing some quests. Right, we've managed to unlock the excavation hub and started analysing the strange object, but I've run out of money again. Get to work, Ensign Yoke. We do need to supply the hub directly with resources, so let's see what we need. Wait, it wants uranium. Really? That doesn't exactly sound safe. It's probably fine. I guess over to one of the other asteroids to get some highly radioactive uranium then. I'm sure our birds are familiar with the health and safety protocols and we'll be fine. Oh, that's bad. We're sending it to the station. Ah, okay, to send it between we need a landing pad to connect it to the launch pads. There, we've set up a route between them. The last thing we need is quartz, which we make in our new chemistry labs. They're great, it's just a giant glass vial spinning on top of a building. Very safe indeed. With that set up, it's good to go over, and of course we're going to make this so much more efficient. So let's place down a few more. And that completes this sector. I like how it gives us the stats for how well we did, or in this case, I guess I can always try again to get a better score. Right, let's see what this mysterious object was, and it's just a plain rock. Okay. Oh, it's a glowing rock. I take it all back. I guess the story is going to be to find out what it is and where it came from. Maybe it was aliens, or humans in this case. But that was Starbirds. I would highly recommend this game and it earns 4 out of 5 stars. Our next game is Easy Delivery Co., an indie game set across snowy mountainous towns, where you complete deliveries for mysterious anthropomorphic animals. Let's take a look. Here we are starting our hard day of work as a delivery driver at the nice and early time of 6 AM, so let's see what jobs are available for us. Okay, this first one is just around the corner at Easy Flowers, so let's drive our small K-truck. And we are here. Let's just hop out and oh, we're a cute little cat. Talking to the shopkeeper, we've been given this comically large flower pot to deliver. How is this even going to fit in the truck? Okay, well it does fit. Wow, we literally have to take it, what, 5 buildings down? And we just drop it on the floor outside, just like a real delivery driver. But our first delivery is complete. Our second job is another pickup from Easy Flowers, so back we go, swerving to avoid our last delivery. Oh, there's someone over here. Let's go say hi. Why are they saying we are a new guy in quotation marks like that? It's a little odd. Right, they say they'll fill in our map if we get them a drink, so let's find one. We'll just complete this delivery to Easy Eats and buy a drink. Oh, we got stuck. There we go, back we go. Okay, well that's nice, they say we can keep the drink. Wait, they're inviting us to their cabin? That's a little forward, don't you think? And they want us to burn down the roadblock. Sure, let's potentially commit arson because they asked so nicely. The next job we have is a pickup from Easy Eats, and is that a giant stack of pizzas? There's no way these are going to stay in the truck. I'm having to drive very slowly and carefully. Oh no, should they still be clinging on like that? These are some durable pizza boxes. Okay, they restack nicely, there we go. We'll just pop them down and oh. Let's get out of here. Let's see what this K-truck can do. Yeah, scare the birds away. Oh, and try not to flip. Oh. I probably shouldn't be driving this fast down a hill covered with this much snow. And we've arrived at the fuel station, and I'm realizing you can't spend too much time outside in the cold. We're also low on energy, so I'd better have that energy drink. Let's meet the depot employee. Okay, kind of crazy to tell someone you just met your secrets. Who knows, maybe we can help them find love. That would be nice. Okay, I think it's time to really test out the driving in this game, and I of course will be doing it by going directly off the cliffside. Surely this is the quickest way to the bottom. Oh, we got some good air there, and no. Okay, never mind. We just get slowed down by the snow. This would be a terrible place to get stuck, honestly. We have enough money for the lighter now, and we can go ahead and purchase that, and head to the roadblock. Might as well also take this perfectly sized package with us. How are there so many logs blocking the road, when there are like no trees anywhere near here? Very suspicious. Oh well, let's light it up. Yes, burn. Anyway, we've made it to a new area where apparently the road is just gone. Oh my goodness, this is stressful. That's too uncomfortably close to the edge. We've made it to our new friend's cabin, so let's pay them a visit. Oh, that's nice, they're teaching us about coffee. I think I would have preferred tea, but it's good enough. So that was a look at Easy Delivery Co. I certainly recommend this game, and it gets 4 out of 5 stars. The next game is Desktown, a city builder game crossed with a productivity tool that sits in the corner of your desktop while you work, study, or just relax. Let's take a look. Right, so this is going to be a little tough to show because it's a game that's an overlay for your desktop, which is why most of the screen is currently black. Just imagine there's a really cool desktop wallpaper, all your files, and probably hundreds of open browser tabs. Seriously, just close some of them. So we have a bunch of productivity widgets, mostly around time management, so we can start a stopwatch or set countdowns which will ring. Oh my, yeah, I'm awake now. But this is also a game, the main point of which is to build and expand our town. We do that by getting population resources that we earn by typing. Now you may be thinking this is basically a keylogger, which is fair. The game does have a disclaimer saying no data is ever sent online, so it's probably okay. Again though, the point of the game is to reward you for locking in and getting stuff done, so the more you type, the more population you get. Nonetheless, we have 2 other resources that we earn, food and knowledge, which we can find out more by opening our automation to start constructing things. Let's place down a couple of houses using our population. We might as well also place down some decorations. Let's get lots of trees and add some green spaces to our desktop. Okay, now that we have started getting some production going with food, let's leave it for a bit and come back later to see how it's doing. Okay, and we are back, and because I was super productive and got a lot of work done, we can afford our first expansion. There we have more space to put things down. There are a lot of cool things I want to get, like this monolith that apparently came out of nowhere. It didn't, it was me, I put it down. We've also got things like Stonehenge, which I think would really class up the place a bit. Of course, we can get a Wicker Man. That's a bit dark though, don't you think? But with that, we have started producing knowledge, which means we are well on our way to forming a nice little village. If only I were more productive, we'd have made a tier 4 civilization or something by now. And that's Desktown. If it's helpful to you, then I would recommend it, and it receives 3 out of 5 stars. Up next is Sleep Awake, a horror-themed story in the last known city on Earth, where you must remain awake as people disappear in their sleep. Let's take a look. We are here in our flat, where we are learning that we have to stay awake because of something known as the Hush. Oh, there was an earthquake. Let's check out the rest of the flat, make sure everything survived, and see if we can learn more about what's going on. There are a lot of rather odd looking things, some nice plants around and a kitchen laboratory area where I think we're making a sleep infusion, the thing that keeps us awake.
Ugh, better reset it or it'll drive me crazy.
Oh, our alarm is going off. Did we fall asleep? Is that the game over? I mean, we literally had one job and failed. Wait, no, okay, we're just dreaming of a blue desert?
You're drifting, Katya.
Who is this?
Who are you?
Exactly my thoughts too.
Forgotten, have you?
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on right now.
Ah!
Wow, that's rather bright. None of this seems normal to me. Any insomniacs want to weigh in? Is this what you go through? Now there's a train, okay.
Ah!
Oh, good job, we moved out of the way just in time. And now there's a plane, of course. If this game is trying to actually not tell me anything, then it's doing a phenomenal job. It really is trying to be mysterious, but I'm more confused than anything right now. Oh no, we did fall asleep.
Shit.
So now we have objectives to gather items to make the infusion, so I guess we get to explore the flat some more. Maybe there are answers.
There, water's on.
Okay, so we've turned the water on and we get a view of, well, I guess what's left of Earth. Kind of depressing. We've also got all the plants we need, and now we're performing a ritual? Wait, what?
Beautiful.
I'm actually lost for words right now. So yeah, let's do some maybe actual science, I guess. We just have to do some grinding, then mix it together and start distilling. So this is how we stay awake, with drugs. Now we are here in the next level, and we've got to navigate through the world, but I think we have to avoid bad people. Yep, definitely avoid the bad people. Apparently there are people in this world who use pain to help them stay awake, and well, we just saw an example of that, which I'm not going to show you. You are welcome. I've also just encountered one of the rather depressing things in the game, a void shadow. Basically, it's an outline of someone who fell asleep and was taken by the Hush. Man, this game is rather eerie. I'm feeling a lot of things right now. It does do a really good job making you feel like you are losing it. Okay, so here we have to avoid this enemy by creeping around them and using the cover. Just keep sneaking. Just keep sneaking. Oh my goodness, we made it. That was rather tense, not going to lie. It's also the first, like, actual gameplay, I guess. Looking at it, the game kind of alternates between puzzles and stealth. Okay, so now we're just hallucinating things. Oh, it's that woman again.
This shouldn't hurt.
Wait, what shouldn't hurt? Guys, I'm scared. But that was Sleep Awake. I would recommend it, and I would give it 3 out of 5 stars. Our penultimate game is This Ain't Even Poker You Joker, an idle clicker game where you earn money through poker hands to try and defeat the jester and escape the carnival. Let's take a look. Okay, we are jumping straight into the game here, no menus or anything. Apparently we've just insulted this joker here, jester, so we are here forever. Or at least until we earn 1 billion coins. But apparently this isn't actually poker. Get it? It is basically a card game with roguelike elements. All we have to do is flip cards, and right now we only have 1, so yeah, we're just going to keep getting high cards for a bit. But it's a start. Now we have some money, we can get some extra cards. Actually, maybe we should start making a dent to this upgrade tree. Okay, we've started getting pairs in our hands, wonderful. Now we've unlocked a second one, so we'll start getting even more money. Oh, and we've got a 3 of a kind, very nice. This isn't good, I can already feel my fingers starting to hurt. This repetitive clicking in a circle is making me slowly lose my mind. Or maybe it's the music. Maybe it's both. So a bit of time has passed, and we not only have an auto flipper to turn the cards over, but we have also unlocked expeditions. These take a bit of time to complete, but we have one here that's ready to turn in, so let's find out what reward we get in our loot crate. Oh, we've got an uncommon card that increases our hand value by 1.5 times. Not too bad. What about the other ones? So this card counts as a range to increase the likelihood of getting a better hand. That seems useful. I'll get more expeditions underway. Maybe we'll get something crazy. Wait, we got a legendary card which increases the hand value by 12 times, and it's a range of hearts cards. This almost doesn't seem fair. Wait, did you see that? Man, this is too chaotic. We just got 1 million from these 2 hands. Oh no, is this what gambling feels like? Wait, we got a straight with our legendary card. That was 8 million from that one. This is insanity. I should just focus on upgrading that one hand. Okay, we've ended up getting a bunch of epic cards as well as another legendary card from Expeditions. This is truly getting out of hand now. Times 18 for a full house. Oh, and another 11 million from the legendary card. Oh my goodness. Times 36 for 21.3 million. Holy sh**. This is overwhelming. The Jester doesn't stand a chance at this rate. I can see why this is not poker. We are straight up cheating at this point. 64 million from a straight. We're nearly at the 1 billion we need. Wait, a billion is 1,000 million, right? It's not the old way of a million millions. And there we have it. We actually did it. We've completed the game. Okay, so apparently that's not actually the game over. Well, that was This Ain't Even Poker, Your Joker. I think I would recommend it, and it gains 3 out of 5 stars. The final game is Skewer Squad, a tower defense game with roguelite elements, where you need to defend your grill from rats with a variety of ingredients and seasonings. Let's take a look. This menu is a vibe. Look at them dancing around to the cursor. A great start. So we have to pick our character, and for the sake of not being biased, let's just pick random. Or maybe we just pick Average Joe instead. They seem well rounded with lots of positive effects. I guess we'll pick the P with 2 projectiles as a starting food too. Okay, so all we have to do is move our skewers across so that we shoot the rats that are trying to ruin our barbecue. You can see our grill's little health bar down here. With the first wave beat, it's time to get some new food. Let's get the oyster and the mango I think for some more damage. The shop has a cool rare banana this time, so I think we'll pick that up. Now we have lots of projectiles, and surely the more projectiles the better. Oh no, there's a durian fruit. That's crazy, they have actual biochemical weapons in this game. Surely this is against the Geneva Convention or something. Let's also merge some of our ingredients to get the next rarity. Yes, now we seem unstoppable. The rats just bounce off the durian if they get too close. I think it's time to add some seasoning to our food, so let's add the sesame and MSG for the extra perks. Oh no, the rats have shields now. Oh, what's this? The little ones are sliding across lanes. It's a good thing we have these durian fruits. Wait, what is this? A purple rarity durian? That is just what we need. So there are actually categories of food in this game, so for example you could go all in on meat and get bonuses exclusive to those types. In this case, maybe the stink bonuses we could have got from the other character could have made us unstoppable with these durians. Ah well, live and learn. Oh no, now we have natto too. We really are going for the stink build here. Honestly, I don't think we can even blame the rats for trying to put a stop to this. Okay, it's wave 13 now and things are getting a little spicy. Not the food, but we're having to do a lot of durian bouncing to stay alive. It also doesn't help that the rats have started throwing baseballs at us, which stuns us if we get hit. Oh wait, we lost a life. Oh no. There's a lot of food in this game, and normally at this point I would probably start to get hungry. Luckily though, the thought of so strumming is making sure that I don't. This is getting very chaotic now. We just got a perk that makes projectiles bounce off the edges of the grill, and now there are just so many projectiles. Oh no, we've lost the durian front lines. Oh, we're being overrun. I think this is the end for us. Well, not too bad for a first run. We got to wave 16 of 20. That was a look at Skewer Squad. I would give this a recommendation, and it earns 4 out of 5 stars. So that was all of the games sent to my inbox, and not only were there some really good games in there, we also didn't get a virus, so that's a huge win. But if you enjoyed this and found a new game you want to play, do let us know, and hopefully we'll get some more games to review soon. Thank you for watching, and goodbye for now.